Let me get this right. I hate when they put that up there. Hey, y'all, what's happening? Glad to see you. Let me see. Hey, who's there? Let me see. Holler out your name. What's going on with you? Oh, got it. Okay, here you go. Let me get this right. I hate when they put that up there. Yeah, because I can't see myself. Hey, y'all, what's happening? Glad to see you. Oh, wait, I got to turn this on. Okay. Hey there. Come on in here, everybody. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Hello, hello, hello. Friend. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Thursday, everyone. Is anybody down in Florida? How y'all doing down there? How y'all doing down there? If you are. What's going on? Hey, two people. Say hey to me, two peoples. Hey, Denise. What's going on? How you doing? Happy Thursday to you as well. I'm happy to be here, child. Hey, Tima, my girl, Tima. What's happening, Tima? Tima, we got to talk afterwards because I left something out I need to tell you. Hey, y'all, come on through 7 people. All right, that's all I need to get started. Listen, y'all, we got to talk about, first of all, we got to talk about the folks in Florida, how they doing. We got to pray for them, make sure everybody all right, okay? I ain't looked at the news since this morning, but I'm assuming that the worst part is over with, right? I'm assuming that because I looked at it this morning. I haven't looked at it. I've been busy all day. But I'm assuming that the worst part is over. So our prayers go out to them people who have lost whatever they lost. And if they didn't lose anything, happy that they still here, right? So let me get right to it, y'all. Hey, Neek. Hey, T. Come on, my girls is here. What's happening, girls? Listen, y'all. Today Thursday, right? The last 5 days was incredible. Incredible, right? Let me tell y'all how it went, right? I know, I'm happy to be back. Let me tell you, I was so happy today. I was so excited when I woke up this morning because I don't have to move. My stuff is in storage. And I'm going to tell y'all all about it. So I'm in a good place now, right? Sunday, I went home, and I had already had the game plan in my head that I'm going to go home, immediately start packing. I'm going to do a quick turnaround and be back, right? Because I just needed to get that chapter over with. I'm in a new chapter, a new phase of just me, okay? I'm old enough to earn that and deserve that and do that, right? But anyway, I went home Sunday. My friend took me home. She lived around the corner from me. Took me home, and I immediately start packing, right? I already had the vision on what I was going to do. I went and got me some totes because I had some totes, but I went and got me some more totes and a giant roll of contractor bags. Those are the thick garbage bags, right? So I can use them as garment bags as I have a lot of clothes and shoes and purses and hats and all that stuff, right? So, hey, Tiffany, thank you. So I did that Sunday. I started Sunday. I hit the ground running because I knew I wanted to be back. At first, I was going to stretch it out a week, but my mentor wasn't going to allow me to do that. And so I just wanted to get it over, right? So I packed Sunday. I packed Monday. Hey, Lisa Marie. I packed Monday. By Monday, I had already made up my mind. Okay, I'm going to get the truck tomorrow. I had the truck scheduled for reserved for Wednesday. I said, I'm going to get the truck tomorrow morning. And I'm going to leave tomorrow, right? So I did all this by myself, y'all. I packed and I loaded. I had a 20-foot truck. I loaded it by myself, with the exception of when it got too much for me. My neighbors next door is a young guy and a girl, and they got a lot of kids over there. And all I wanted him to do was help me put my TVs onto the truck because I got big TVs, right? That I can't pick up. No woman can pick up by themselves. So that was my concern. So God had told me, give the dining room table set to them. They have a lot of kids. I can look straight through their house. Ain't nothing in there. Hey, India. And they would be able to use it. Now, I just bought it a year ago when I moved there. I just bought it, but I said give it to them. So I saw her come home, and I said, hey, I was halfway through packing, and I said, where's the guy? I thought that was her brother. I know it was her dude. It was her brother. You know, a lot of people be over there. And she said that was her dude. And guess what, y'all? She said, that's what he do. He's a mover. Shut the front door. He's a mover. So he know just how to move the TV. He know all the things to do to make sure my TVs get to the destination safely, right? So She said he'll be home in an hour. Now, mind you, my mind was set at 2 o'clock. I'm leaving at 2 o'clock because I was trying to get to the storage place by 6, and I was trying to beat the storm because the storm was in Florida. It was moving to Atlanta. It was it was coming up through the eastern southern coastline, right? So I wanted to beat all that because I don't like to drive in the rain on the highway, and I definitely don't want to be responsible for anybody's vehicle in the rain on the highway, right? Well, so 2 o'clock was my destination time to leave. I was trying to beat the place, but anyway, he came just in time. Now he did what I would have took me an hour, maybe hour and a half to do. He did it in about 20 minutes. I had about 17 totes. I had put 3 of them, struggled and drug them and kicked them with my legs and got them up the ramp. I had 3 of them on there. The rest of them was lined up in the kitchen. He took all them totes, all of my clothes. It was in them garment bags and all that stuff. Took them by the twos. I was going to take them one by one. It took me about 2 hours to do that. He did it in about 20 minutes. So I said, well, you can get the table. Child, he picked the whole table up. His name was Buddy. Buddy's this big, young, strong guy. Picked the table up. Before I can get in my truck and pull off, he had the table I had 2 benches and 2 chairs and a table, big wood high top table. He had that table and them chairs in his house set up. They were sitting at them tables by the time I pulled off, right? I said, well, thank you, God. So now I'm tired, but I got to drive on to Charlotte, right? Nick, drive on to Charlotte. And I did that, but I thought I was going to be able to unload. That was going to be too much. So I pulled in my friend's driveway. I was a little nervous about I was going to pull on the side, but because she has neighbors, they park their car. And I didn't want to tear up nobody's car trying to get out, right? But the Lord made it so them people didn't even park over there. They park over there every day right in front of her driveway, right? Didn't park there. I rested. The next day, I got up. Okay, let's go to the storage, right? The storage place aggravated me a little bit. Hey, Lily, Grandma. It aggravated me a little bit because somebody else bought them out, so there's nobody inside the actual building. You have to do everything online. You can call them on the phone. Of course, I insisted that they come out. I need you to come out and show me physically what needs to be done because all the doors was locked and all that, right? And they trying to give me codes and all that. I don't want that. And I can't take this big ass truck back there. Now, big trucks bigger than mine was going in the unit because it's a drive-in unit. I wasn't going to be responsible for tearing up everybody's shit because that's what I do. I wasn't going to do that. So, she came and opened up and showed me what I needed to do. And let me tell y'all how God worked, right? God was all in this thing here. I got a 10 by 20. At first I was going to get a 10 by 25, but I didn't take my living room furniture, didn't take my bedroom set, so I said I don't need that. So since the truck was 20 foot, I said, well, maybe I can do a 10 by 20 room. I don't know, right? And so when I get the room, I get a corner storage unit, which had an extra room added to it, right? Which is what I needed, okay? So that worked out. And what even worked out better, my friend Jeanette, who I'm staying with, right? I could never repay her, ever in my life, right? For all the things she's done. But let me tell y'all this. Her guy friend, she called him. This was a person that, hey, Sheila. This was a person that he worked at night. He just got off work. He agreed to help. He was such a relief. They helped me unload that truck, y'all. It was so hot and I was so tired I almost passed out. I never felt like that before, right? But I was trying to hurry up so that she can go back to work and he could go to bed so he can go to work, right? And then I told him, well, y'all just leave it. I'll do it. It was like, no, we're going to help you. They helped me get the whole truck unloaded except for my pictures. I had my pictures and stuff. That was nothing in my couple of appliances, air fryer, stuff like that. Listen, y'all, they helped me, which might have took me 4 or 5 hours to unload that truck. It took about 2 with their help, right? So I am forever, ever grateful. I'm here. I'm not going to cry today, but I feel like it, but I'm not. I'm forever grateful to my friend Jeanette, all her help, and to, I don't know if I should name names or not, but there was a couple people I reached out to that I needed help, and they gave me the help that I needed. You know who you are. Thank you very much. I love you, and thank you. I can't even, the words cannot express how I feel, y'all. Like a burden has been lifted. I can now create and write and do all the things that I need to do in peace, right? And what I thought was going to be the end of my book, I have to add this chapter. This is because it's happy. I have to add this, right? I have to add this because my friend has opened up her home to me, right? I have never lived with anybody, so it's a little different, but it's not a bad difference. It's quite comfortable, quite refreshing, quite peaceful, quite all the things you would want, right? She's helped me in so many kind of ways, y'all. I ain't gonna keep talking about it because I start crying. Y'all know I'm a punk. But I'm here. This is it. I should have never left because this living in Charlotte was my dream for the last 20, 25 years. I get here, then I leave because I was trying to do something else with my daughter that didn't work. And so now I'm back. Now I'm back, y'all. And I'm happy. I can't be happier, right? I'm back. All things are good. So now, let's get to the tea, right? Listen, y'all. I don't know what to talk about first, but I'm going to talk about Erica Mena first. Do y'all watch, thanks, Nick, do y'all watch Love and Hip Hop? I know some of y'all don't watch Love and Hip Hop, but we got to discuss this because it's bigger than Love and Hip Hop, Atlanta, right? So Erica Mena, in case y'all don't know who that is, she used to be on Love and Hip Hop New York, right? The original one. And she was going Richie Rich, and she started going with a girl. Then she got with Safari. I think she was with Bow Wow for a minute. Then she got with Safari. And he decided to come to Atlanta. She was straight out of pocket, T. Straight out of pocket. So he came to Atlanta. She came to Atlanta, married a man, and had 2 kids. Now, before we get any further, I don't know why she would have married Safari. Safari's a nice looking guy. I heard he got a big package. But Safari is not the guy to marry. That's the guy to have fun with. And I don't know why women don't understand this. There's different types of guys. He's the fun guy. He's the fun guy. He is not the guy to marry. He's not going to be committed to you. He's just not that guy, right? You go and have not 1, but 2 kids by him and marry him and think y'all was going to skip off to the rainbow, right? Not saying nothing wrong with Safari. That's just who he is, right? Exactly, T. Exactly. So now, my experience, y'all, and I just realized this maybe the 5, 6, 7 years, about 5 or 6, working with Latino women. They love our black men. Love them. Love them. Can't get enough of them. They want all of them, right? I've seen that with my own eyes. I ain't even talking about just in the entertainment industry. I'm talking about in real life what I've seen. Had never paid them no attention before because I had no reason to, right? Until I started working with them the year or 2 before I left Cleveland. And I noticed they will keep up SHIT, and they don't like black women, right? Now, I'm speaking as a whole. I don't know. I'm just speaking on what I saw, right? What I've seen, what I've experienced. And it was ugly, right? That was one job. Then I moved to Charlotte. I didn't see it there because I was working at home. But then when I moved to Atlanta and was working, I saw the same thing, right? They like our black men, but they don't like us. And I don't understand. And they will have babies. Do they not understand that those babies is black? Those babies are black, right? They don't like us, right? They don't like black women. And I am so tired of everybody blaming us and not liking us for whatever reason. We got to fight with the transgenders. We got to fight with the black men. We got to fight with the and then they call themselves Afro-Latina. I don't believe there's such a thing. I don't believe that. I don't think that's a thing, right? That's something they made up when it's convenient for them. You're Latin. You're a Latina. That's what you are, right? We're black. We ain't black Latino or whatever you want to call it. That's not us, right? But when it's convenient, they're Afro-Latina, right? Whether they like the girl, Marilyn Negro, she's a dark-skinned woman, but Dominicans and Cubans and all them come light to dark just like Puerto Ricans, right? They come from light, they look white to looking blacker than us, right? That's just how they come. But they're black when it's convenient, right? The fact, and I've seen in the comments that Erica had previously, I didn't know of that, or I forgot it, that she called black women roaches. Now I want to cuss a lot right now, but I'm not because I'm getting close to the time where I can reapply for monetization. So I'm gonna try my best. This is September 1st. I can reapply October 3rd. So I'm gonna try not to cuss. I want to cuss like right now, right? Now, the fact that she said called Spice a monkey. Now, when I first heard it, I thought maybe I didn't hear that because people arguing. I said maybe did she just say that? No, she said that, right? Now, she said it more than once. But I think she said it 3 times. I know she said it twice, but I'm almost sure she said it 3 times, right? To make sure that she heard what she said. Black monkey. Now, Spice, as we all know, or maybe you don't, she had a problem with her skin tone. To me, she's a beautiful woman with beautiful skin, right? Yeah, she called her a black monkey. She called her a black monkey, right? The people had separated them. She called her a black monkey, right? Now, this is what I want to know. Did Erica think she got to work with these people? She got to work with these people, right? It was at least, that's what I thought, T. I thought it was at least 3 times, right? Because the first time I was like, wait, she didn't say that. She didn't say that. Second time, for sure she said it, and she said it another time, right? Into white and black. My granddaughter's father, white Hispanic, my ex's girlfriend. Oh, they do. They do. So they colorists amongst themselves. They racist amongst themselves, huh? Sort of like us. But anyway, when she said that, I said to myself, that is a racial slur. No, they didn't allow that. Now, I forget what network are they on. Are they on MTV or VH1? I think they're on MTV. Because, on when Jocelyn was on BET, they didn't show the fight and they tried to cover up, they didn't want everybody to see all that stuff, right? But listen, how does she think she's going to work with these people next season? Because it ain't, they still going this season, but how she think she's going to work with them people, right? And immediately I thought, soon as she got to Atlanta, I said, this ain't going to go well. But then she got along with Bambi. She got along with Sierra. She was getting along with all the ladies. Because Erica Mena is known for conflict on the New York show, Love and Hip Hop New York. She's known for conflict. That's what she did, right? But I think she toned it down because she was trying to marry the man. She became a mother. She became a wife, so she tried to change. But whoever you are, if you haven't worked on it, it's right here. It's right there. It ain't going nowhere, right? A blue monkey. Oh, she said a blue. Don't matter what color monkey. She said monkey. She said monkey. She said monkey. That was beyond being funny. That was a racial slur. You don't call us monkeys. And in case nobody never told her, which I know they did, you was in New York. I know damn well they told you don't use that. I know they told you that was a racial slur. Hey, Janika, I know they told you that was a racial slur, right? You can't call us that. Now, I thought she said black monkey. Don't matter what color she said. She said, all I heard was the monkey part, right? And the fact that they're saying now that you call black women roaches hasn't been right since Rich. No, she hasn't. Yes, she did. And see, she was always full of conflict, right? All the time. So when she got to Atlanta, I said, she ain't gonna work with them. But she did for a moment. What happened was, now you see Sierra, Bambi, and Erica Mena are no longer friends. Bambi and Erica Mena have been all over the country trying to get on with somebody, right? So they finally succeeded in Atlanta. They'd been in Miami, New York, everywhere. They finally succeeded in Atlanta with Scrappy and Safari. 2 dudes, nice looking dudes, fun dudes, but you don't marry them dudes, right? Yeah, but Spice had bad energy. Yes, she did from the beginning. The girl went to kiss her. She acted like she was, and then she did like that. Spice does a lot of hateful things as well. But the monkey part, we can't let that slide. We can't let that slide. No matter what color you use, we cannot let that slide, right? Blue monkey is even worse because blue is her color. That's what she wears when she's entertaining and when she's performing. So you still calling her a monkey. You just calling her a monkey, right? Now, what I did see Spice do recently, she has another Instagram where she doesn't have the blue on, and she said I think her name is Grace in real life, right? Spice is messy, and I feel like she is a mean girl. And she said, but I think what happened was this episode triggered something in her. So now she's showing herself with black hair, right? When she's with her kids, right? She's the bluest when she's doing entertainment for entertainment purposes, right? But y'all know Spice had a problem with her color. She wanted to bleach herself or something. Remember that? Last season or season before? A lot of people are not happy with themselves. I'm all for fixing whatever you think is wrong. But bleaching, I think, is extreme. And she already had a nice body. And I think when people get BBLs and their already body is already together, I think that's extreme too. I ain't mad at the BBLs. If that's what you need to make you feel good, cool. But if you're already shapely, I don't. If you're doing it just to get a bigger butt, I don't know. Um, but you know, she already had a problem, and Erica knew that, right? So yeah, Sheila, she had a problem with her skin. They had to talk her out of it, right? Um, so they was both hitting below the belt. That's what you do when you argue, right? I just can't forgive Erica. You're supposed to forgive as a Christian, but I can't, not right now. And Mona Scott, this is my problem with Mona. She should be saying something. Mona is a black woman. Am I right? Or is she Afro-Latina? Mona is a black woman. Mona Scott's a black woman. I need Mona to handle this. I need Mona to, and I ain't talking about have a little talk with her and she promised she won't do it no more. I mean, she needs to be fired. That's what they do on Bravo. She needs to be fired. She needs to be fired. At the least suspended. I don't know how you suspend because it's already been filmed, right? That's right, T. Because I'm saying it's already been filmed. So y'all just, Mona, you was just cool with that. She need to not come back on next season. I don't know how she's gonna film with all them black women on the show. Now, let me tell y'all something. I don't condone violence unless it's necessary. It couldn't be me on the show that she gonna be on. No. I don't even need you to explain yourself. I need you to get out my face. That's what I need you to do. Get away from me. I'm not filming with you. And that's that. You know, I'm not filming with you. You know, don't film me with her. And don't invite her nowhere I'm going to be. I would make it difficult for her. Right? I just believe that all them women, who we got, Yandy, Rashida, Shakana, Sierra, Bambi, whoever else we got on there, I believe they gonna keep filming with her. That's what I believe. Erica, the other Erica. Yeah, she does. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm shocked that this happened. You know, everybody been reporting on it since Monday or Tuesday. It came out. It aired Tuesday. Everybody been reporting on it and commentating on it since Tuesday. Right, today is Thursday. I expected Mona to have fired her by now or said we sorry. Because Mona is a black woman. And I think sometimes people get so much money they forget who they are. Right? You're a black woman. You should not have allowed that. You should have called her into the Mona Scott offices, wherever that is, and said, your services are no longer needed, sis. Wish you well on Tubi. Bye-bye. And then, to me, even though apologies don't really mean nothing to me, because if you did it or said it, you meant to do that. But just for humanity's sake, she need to apologize publicly to us so we can hear her, even though she probably doesn't mean it, right? That's what I need her to do. That's what I needed to do, right, T? That's what I needed to do. She should apologize, then they should fire her. Yeah, in that order, whichever order you want to do it. Apologize first, then get fired, and then apologize. Whatever needs to be done. I just think, because they're young, they might not understand the ramifications of what she said. Maybe they don't understand that. Because I don't understand why ain't nobody, like, I don't understand why ain't nobody on the show said nothing. Talks like that anyway. Yeah, but see, I have a problem with anybody other than a black person using the N-word. I have a problem with the racial slurs. Because, you know, I grew up in an era where that was quite prevalent when I was a little girl, right? And I was dark. And so I got a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I got a problem with that. Shit, I was called monkeys when I was little. I got a problem with that, right? So she needs to be checked. She needs to be checked, period, right? And off the show. Off of the show, period. Off the show. You don't deserve, like, you rewarding bad behavior. You know, that's rewarding bad behavior. That's clearly a bad behavior. And when she gets, because see, I was waiting on that Erica to show up. We ain't seen her in the 2 seasons she's been on Atlanta because she was the wife and the mother and she was keeping her down. But I've been waiting because that's the Erica who she really is. That's who she is. That's how she was on New York, right? She said and did anything she wanted to do. Maybe she cool with Mona Scott like Yandy is. I don't know. But I also know that I'm tired of Latina girls calling themselves Afro-Latinas. But what is the Afro-Latina? I almost cussed. What is the Afro-Latina? And I'm sure it's probably in Webster in the dictionary. But for real, what is Afro-Latina? If you Afro Latina, that to me it makes sense if your daddy black and your mama's Latina or vice versa. But just you just Latin and you dark skinned, that don't make you Afro Latina, not in my head. And you have these black babies, what you think they are? What you think the world gonna look at them as? Right? So she needs to be checked. She needs to be checked. She needs to be checked, right? I'm gonna wait and see what Mona do. I need somebody to call Mona. Mona Scott, what you about to do about this here, sis? Because that's all the way wrong. And like I said before, y'all know I said it in jest, but I really mean it. I am starting a black woman's movement. Now I'm sure that there is, I don't even know how it go. I don't know how to start, I don't know nothing, but that's what I'm calling it, right? And I'm gonna be talking about it. So it's a movement to me, right? I'm sure there may be something already called Black Women's Movement, right? Mine is going to be for change. And the reason it's for change is because we need to learn how to love ourselves. We need to learn what our worth is, right? It was wrong for making statements to make Erica's issues seem like they don't matter or not that important. Yeah, but see, when you arguing and you fighting, see, what I don't understand about the whole thing is why they were so busy believing Safari, and even though he probably was paying his child support and late and all that stuff, why were they so concerned about that, right? And oh, she said because Safari's her friend. You know, they both Jamaican. Okay, I get it. But I think it started off as a stupid argument, right? Kind of, sort of to me. You know what I'm saying? And it escalated. But they're both mean girls, so that's what it was going to escalate to, right? But back to the Black Women's Movement, right? I'm gonna be talking about it on a lot of my videos and on a lot of my lives, right? The purpose is to change the thoughts and behaviors of the people that oppose us, right? And to change our own thoughts and opinions, right, of ourselves. Don't let anybody talk to you any kind of way. Don't let anybody treat you any kind of way. And us, black women, have been taking stuff from black men for too long, right? And it's changed the whole scope of the way men look at us and the way they treat us, right? We have to change. We have to say no. No, I'm not. No, no, no. Until they treat you the way you need to be treated. Don't say yes just to have a man. Don't say yes just to have sex. Don't say yes just to be in the company of a man, right? Set your standards high. Like me and Sheila was talking about. Set your standards high or wherever you need them to be and follow them, right? If he don't have a car, we're not dating. If he don't have a job or money, we're not dating. If he don't have his own place to live, we're not dating, right? Amen. Amen. If you don't talk to me right, we can't date. We have to stop taking the bull, y'all. We have to stop taking the bull. I may not see the change, but the change will come. It's an evolution. Change will come. But if we keep rewarding bad behavior, it's going to stay bad. If we ever want black men to treat us like the queens and women that we are, we have to stop accepting the bad behavior. Period. Understand your worth. Know your worth. Period. And have the hard discussions. I think a lot of times people don't want to have grown folk discussions. People say they grown, but they don't want to have grown folk conversations. Grown folk conversations include a lot, including talking about sex, finances, your character, your morals, your values, your religion, your philosophies, everything. Not that you cute, I'm cute, I like you. No, no, no. You got to go a little deeper than that, right? If you look at me the wrong way, I'm gone. Don't call me. That's what I'm saying. I'm like that too. Like, so you have to demand your respect as a woman, right? Yeah. Yeah, you have to demand your. So you got to, first of all, once you know your worth, everything else will fall into place. Now, will you be lonelier? Probably. Till he come along, the one that's going to respect you for who you are and accept you for who you are. Because I talk to a lot of women of all ages. I have friends from 20-something to 60-something, right? And the main thing I see is that black men, and I'm only talking about black men because I don't know nothing about no other kind of man. Black men like to degrade you, and they are very insecure, right? I had a conversation with my friend today, which I've had with my other friends. She can apply all she wants. No, we ain't gonna forget. Hey, Gail, show not me. That once a man realizes you are who you are, and you the great person that you are, they kind of tend to fall back. And that's because of their insecurities. Instead of saying, hey, this is a great person, let me get next to her and we can grow together. They do the opposite, right? So you can, but we can. I'm going to say this, and it might not be a popular statement. It is up to us to be the person that we want to date. And it's also up to us to uplift a man. Now, we can't change him and do all that. He got to want to change. But show him what change look like, right? Show him what change look like. If you're interested in this person and you tell him what you want, this is through conversation, and you tell him what you want, right? And if you can see them attempting to do that, then it's worth giving a shot, right? But we have to tell them what we want. We got to quit going along to get along. We got to quit that. We got to quit that. And I'm saying me, because I did it for 10 plus years with somebody. Yeah, he was good financially, but all the other stuff was horrible, right? You know, so that's right. So, you know, we have got to get this train going, y'all, because there are young women who don't even know their worth, right? Don't even know that they got a worth. There's a such thing as knowing your worth, right? So if black folks ever want to elevate, and I'm talking about as a whole, not just a few, then this is what we have to do, right? No, they're not, Sheila. They're not, and it's okay. It's okay. I told you I done talked to 7,482 Negroes. It's okay. Let me tell y'all something. This week alone, this guy kept saying, I'm here to stay. I got your back. He said he was gonna send me some money, right? I ain't got the money, and I ain't heard from him. But let me tell you what happened. I told him, see, this is the thing. Black men are scared of our strength. Y'all need to know that. They are scared of our strength that comes from within, right? I told him Saturday I was going to leave Sunday and be back Tuesday or Wednesday. He said, oh, you ain't going to be able to do that. You got to take your time. I said, I know who I am. I know what I'm made of, right? And once I put my mind to something, that's it. It's going to happen. So I said, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to get the truck Tuesday. I had already told him that. So when I finished packing money, I said, I'm going to go get the truck in the morning. I heard it in his voice, right? I heard it in his voice that he was shocked and he stuttered around a little bit. I said I was going to do what I was going to do. I was coming home, and he was trying to tell me what to do. Cuz, bruh, I don't need you to tell me. I got this. You were over there. You ain't helping me. I got this, right? I'm used to having me. What he don't know is my motto is, say it with me, y'all, make it happen for yourself, right? Who else is going to help me? So, listen, child, let me tell y'all the story, Gail. So this was maybe he told me he was going to get the money Wednesday. He had gambled, and he got some money. He had to wait for it to hit his account. Okay, cool. I wasn't counting on his money, but okay, cool if you do. I needed it, but okay, cool. So when I told him that I had got the truck and I was getting ready to load the truck up, I don't even know if I talked to him that day. I can't remember. But when I told him what I was going to do and then I did it, he was in shock. He was in total shock. When he called me, matter of fact, he used to call me every morning, all the time, text me, all that, call me, and I wouldn't even answer the phone because I'm tired, right? He didn't call me the day that I said I was moving, right? He didn't call. He called me later on when I was on the road, almost there. So I said, I'm almost there. What? You is? Yeah, I'm almost there. I was about 45 minutes away at that point, right? I had drove for 4 hours, almost 3.5 hours. He said, what? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now this was Tuesday. He was supposed to get that money Wednesday, and he was going to cash at me or whatever, right? I didn't talk to him yesterday or today. That's over with. The little friendship is over with, right? I think that once I did what I said I was going to do, without his help or no man's help, it was I wasn't the one for him. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't the one for him. Oh, he was talking good talk. I ain't going nowhere. I got you. You can talk to me anytime. Okay, right? And I'm cool with it because whoever I engage with, God always revealed. I told y'all that before. 24 to 48 hours, he reveals exactly who they are, right? I know it, T. And it's been like that all my life. That gets on my nerves. And that's the reason why my ex I was with, it didn't affect him at first. It did eventually affect, but he stayed in it. But it didn't affect him at first, right? Because his goal as a narcissist was to break me. That was his goal, break me, right? And I didn't break, right? I bent a little bit, I bent a lot, but I didn't break, right? Yeah, so I had to do it. I was proud of myself. But let me tell you, when I unloaded, I thought I had the strength to unload that day, but I didn't. I was tired. I went to bed. No, yeah, and I went to bed. And I got it the next day. I needed my friend was working, so I wanted to do it when she could pick me up, right after I unload the truck, because I was prepared to unload the truck by myself. But she had called her guy friend, and they both helped me, right? And I got tired, right? It was sun out, and I had when I was packing the truck, I would sit. About 3 times I sat down for about 10 minutes, right? Catch my breath and go drink some water and go back at it. This time I was moving because I had somebody helping me. I just was in a constant move because they was taking time out their day and they both worked, right? I almost fainted, y'all. I ain't never felt that feeling in my life, right? I think I was about to faint, and I had to sit down. Like my head was spinning. It seemed like I got dizzy. My feet was burning, and I had to sit down, right? And then a lady that was moving her stuff in the store, she said, "You need some water?" So there was a little truck over there with the water, so they got me some water. And I went and sat in my friend's car with the air on it about 10 minutes and got myself together. But that was a horrible feeling, right? But thank God, God had me covered and had somebody to help me. And the rest of the stuff that was out there while I was sitting in the truck, they had moved into the storage, right? So, but I'm used to men not liking my strength. Like, it seemed like you would like it because I'm an asset, not a liability to any man that I'm with. I'm an asset, not a liability, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Connie. And so, I'm cool with him not talking to me because I didn't really like him anyway. But if he was going to be nice to me, I was going to be nice to him, right? And I had told him, I said, I ain't Shirley that sit in the house and don't know nothing. I'm not her. I'm definitely not her, And I think that that startled him because I heard it in his voice and he started stuttering and stumbling over his words and stuff like, nigga, I'm a grown woman. I done had to do stuff by myself. He don't know my story, but I done had to do stuff. Y'all, look at the Lord. Look at the Lord, y'all. I got to say this right now. I got 34 people in the live. Come on, y'all. Give me 34 likes. Listen here. I couldn't wait. Let me tell y'all something. I couldn't wait to get back to me today. It's been a while since I could really be me because I had a lot of people in my house, my children and grandchildren. I couldn't wait to get back to me. I couldn't wait to get back to doing YouTube, what I love. Couldn't wait. I missed y'all, right? Again, I got to say, I'm going to say your name. I hope you don't get mad at me. My other girl, Tanya, she ain't in here today, but, we talk and stuff. I have to give a special thank you, just like my friend Jeanette, to Neek. Gotta say that to Neek. Neek, my moderator, right? Both of my friends, all of my friends came in clutch for me, right? This was damn near like an impossible feat to do this so quickly and by myself, right? So I had to say that to Neek. I don't know if she want her name out there like that, but, I have to say that, right? My friend Jeanette, I can never repay her. The only way I can repay my friend Jeanette is if I hit the lottery. If I hit the lottery, she good. Yeah, for real. I had to because I can't. My conscience ain't gonna, not let me say it. Even though I spoke on it, but I didn't say her name. I have to because I'm a grateful person, right? No matter how loud I talk and how much shit I talk, I'm a very grateful, humble individual. And I don't take things lightly because people ain't got to do nothing for you. They ain't got to do nothing for you. Who is you, right? So I just like to acknowledge. If you ever, thank you, Nick, if you gave me a button, right, and I needed that button, I'm forever grateful. There's some things people have done for me through the years. They don't forgot about, I'm sure. I ain't never forgot about. Never. You know what I'm saying? It could have been something as simple as some advice or some knowledge or some whatever. I ain't never forgot about. Okay. Anyway, let me get to the next thing because I just had to tell y'all about all that, right? And Erica Mena, we canceling her, right? We canceling her. Now, the next thing on my agenda is, so y'all can help me with this. The funky Dineva, I got to read up on it, and I heard her apology, right? About Chloe. Now, did she call Chloe fat? I saw that today. Y'all update me on what happened. You know, I was moving, I didn't get a full understanding of what happened, right? Hey, Tima, I didn't get a full understanding of what happened. Did she call Chloe fat? Did she humiliate Chloe in some sort of way? Because they're calling for a cancellation of Funky Dineva as well through the YouTube streets, right? And I think Fox Soul made him apologize. And they say he got suspended. He said he's not suspended. They all on vacation. And he would quit before he got suspended. You know. Well, why would he call Chloe fat? She's not fat. What was that about? It was a backhanded apology. That's what I heard. Now, I heard the apology, but I didn't know what he was apologizing for because I didn't know what he had done, right? So what did he just called her fat? Is that all? He just called her fat? And well, what made him say that? He ugly. What made him say that? He called her fat face. Why did he do that? See, now listen, y'all. You can't be ugly and call folks ugly. I'm just gonna say that. Now, you just can't. You can't call. You just should not do. See, Fox Soul, you on the upper level of the YouTube. Why would you do that? And you know, I watch Fox Soul when I can because I like it's entertaining to me, right? She defended her sister Haley, who said leave her sister alone. Why would you think it was just cool to talk about little Chloe? Little Chloe, look, she a young lady. Why would you bother little Chloe? I love them on, I hope they bring it back. They probably won't. Grownish. I love them on Grownish, right? Why would you think that was cool to do? I need to watch it. So if somebody got it, send it to me. I'm going to look for it. He did that on Fox Soul, right? Wait, Patty Cake said, but folks that ugly do it all the time. Because you got nerves, nigga. What? I like Funky Dineva. Now, I've been watching. Funky Dineva was the only person I watched on YouTube. I didn't even know all this stuff was going on YouTube. No one knows why he went after her like that. They were talking about her sister being... Oh, is her sister pregnant? And Chloe said, leave her alone. He acted like she did something to him. Now, they've been saying... I just probably haven't paid it any attention because I watched Funky Dineva because he's very entertaining, right? I didn't know one of them. Hey, Doja Cat. I didn't know one of them was pregnant. Now, listen. I liked him because he was entertaining. He used to be like, my hair was laid like, you know, that was a good gimmick, right? They say Funky Dineva don't like women. I have never paid that no attention, I guess. We don't know if she is pregnant. She did not. Oh, okay. But they say he don't like women and he always degrades women. That's what they say. I probably haven't, and if I saw it, I probably thought it was being funny or in jest, right? I didn't never got that, but I hear that a lot in the YouTube streets that he don't like women. They are speculating that she's okay. They speculating. Why did he feel the need to say something? Now, again, I'm gonna say this: you cannot be ugly and call somebody else ugly. Now, you just can't do that. Okay. Now we like you, Funky, but you just can't be doing all of that now. Me too. That's why I didn't pay attention. He degraded. That's what they say, Denise. But I'm like you, Connie. I didn't get that. I got to rewatch or something because I was so elated about what he used to do. I had my hair laid like, and he would say funny stuff. So, you know, I guess I just didn't pay no attention. I don't know. Because y'all know I'm pro-black and pro-women. Now, you know, and we can't, like I said, black women, me being the president of the Black Women's Movement for Change, we can't have that. He talks about Michelle Brown all the time. Says her, yeah, I think, see, with them, I think they were friends. Because then he lived in her apartment or house or something, right? And messed it up with his dogs and this and that and that and that. I seen a show she did, YouTube she did about when he lived in her house and she showed the pictures and stuff. He always say that he's a white, he dates white men. Gay men stay in women's mess. He talk about women a lot. Yeah, they do. Uh, so I got to research that because, now Funky, we don't want to have to, yeah, they were friends, but I thought they were friends and I think he messed up her house, right? Listen, I'm living in somebody's house. The quickest way to fall out of friendship with somebody is to when you in their house and mess it up, or that's the quickest way to fall out somebody. You have to be mindful that this is not your shit. This is not. This is somebody else's. And even though you may, like, I'm not messy, but you may be messy. You can't be messy in somebody else's house. You got to be clean or live how they live it, right? They had beef for years. Yeah, and I think, like I said, because I remember her walking around the house showing the stuff that was wrong with the house or the apartment or whatever she was living in. And stole a wash and dry. I remember that. See, listen. And so she's been on a again. I know this because she's talking about it. I got to go watch her video. She got a video up now. She just uploaded about Funky is suspended. But he said yesterday he wasn't suspended. Him and Al on that subject. Okay, I'm gonna watch it. If anybody finds it, send it to me in my email or whatever. Cause I need to see why. Cause I just didn't understand why you mess with little Chloe. You're a grown man. First of all, you grown man. He about to be 40. He said next week or sometime. And she what 20, 21, 2. Leave her alone, right? And I like Foxhole because they go together good. At first they had Gary with the T on there, but Gary with the T got off and he said, I forgot the reason why he said it, but he got off of there, right? I don't know if he said it was conflicting or something. I don't know, but he got off of there. But I think Gary probably just wasn't strong enough to deal with Al, and Funky got strong gay personalities, and I don't think Gary with the T. But I thought it was a good situation, right? I like Claudia. Claudia's funny. They go together well. Everybody got their own perspective, And for the most part, I like Funky's perspective on things, right? Because he usually be thinking the same way I'm thinking. But now, like I said, everybody said he don't like women, and we got to revisit that. You got to revisit that, Funky, because I like you. You know what I'm saying? I like you. Wait a minute. Now, where I'm at now. Okay. So now, another thing that I just got pieces of because I've been busy. Steve Harvey addressing. He stole him, but he got him a dollar and got it out of there. Do y'all know what the goings on is with Steve Harvey? And he's defending his wife as he should. I think it's her that they saying was cheating. Is that it? Is that how it go? Somebody enlighten me on that. Because I see all the blogs that's talking about it. I have not had time to research it, but I thought I'd bring it up and see what y'all had to say about it. If y'all was up on it and what's going on with that. That he's defending his wife from, I'm guessing is that he's defending his wife. I know Steve ain't cheating. He's too old to be cheating now. He's defending his wife against cheating rumors. Somebody was cheating. There's some cheating rumors out there. Do y'all know what it is? Yeah, it is. But see, a lot of times, I don't know. People just don't know how to be right. That's what I think. People just don't want to be right. Like, you just don't want to be right. Steve said it's not true. So who was supposed to be cheating, Gail? Him or Marjorie? That's what I want to know, because I got to research that tomorrow. I just want to talk about it today, because a lot of things went on. I ain't had time to check into it. Yeah, who was supposed to be cheating? Him or Marjorie? And I think it probably because the book is out, everybody's reading the book. I got to get dude's book. Supposedly she cheated with the driver. Oh, I saw that. The personal chef. I saw that. With the bodyguard. That's what I saw. Somebody put a blog out, the bodyguard and the chef. Child, Marjorie better not be cheating. They both cheat. People, you think that Steve, and he done with it. He ain't cheating no more. He's 66. He ain't cheating no more. Steve ain't cheating no more. But if Marjorie, what kind of woman would you be? Man allegedly cheated with the bodyguard. Marjorie. Now let's look into that. Do y'all know what the bodyguard look like? Is the bodyguard handsome? Is he younger? Tell me that. Is the bodyguard and the chef the same people, or them two different people? I need all the details. I need all the details. But why would you cheat on Steve? Steve is a very accomplished, rich man. Why would you cheat on Steve? I wonder, do they got a prenup? Bet they don't. I wonder, do they got a prenup? But Steve shut it down. So see, Steve shutting it down. See, every time something come out about Marjorie, he shuts it down. Right now, they got the man's book. You can only buy the man's book. You can't buy it on Amazon. You got to get it off his website. They shut the man, but can't even make no money. The man been in jail 20 years or 25 years. Let him make some money. So what? He was with Marjorie. You know what I'm saying? I got to tell you, look into it, because been hearing different things. She crazy. She did all the money Steve had. It's the sexist badge. I'm telling you, is the one who introduced him, that he is an ex. Whoa, what? The bodyguard is an ex-pimp. Bodyguard is Big Boom. Big Boom, do he got a YouTube channel? Wait a minute now. So Big Boom introduced Steve to Marjorie. Steve said he met Marjorie at the comedy show. He saw her walk in and said, I'm going to marry her. That's what he said. I heard him say that a lot of times. Who is Big Boom? The Big Boom got a guy. Big Boom sound like he might have hit that. Big Boom? Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Patty Cake. Big Boom sound like he might be that dude, right? If you call yourself Big Boom, now, she love pimp. Listen, Marjorie's a street girl, right? She likes street dudes, period. You know what I'm saying? Steve Harvey is a street dude that turned it around for herself. You know what I'm saying? Please do. Big Boom, I got to check. Email me all the stuff, Connie, all the stuff on Big Boom. I'm going to make my own speculation. Now, I don't want Steve coming. Me and Steve from the same neighborhood. We went to the same high school, Glenville. He's a little few years older than me. But I don't want Steve coming at me. But I got to look into this, Steve, now. I'm down with you, Mr. Harvey. I'm down with Steve. But I remember I saw Steve when they went to, this was years ago, about 20-some years ago, when they was in the Kings of Comedy. Them men look so good. I had front row close up to them where I could see their shoes and everything. Him and Bernie Mac, they tall, right? Oh my God, they look so good. Her ex-husband Steve wasn't her type. She said he reminded her of her father. Didn't I just tell y'all that? See, Steve is before him. Sis like what she like. They said she was his wife's. No, was she? Was she? I got to get that book. But see, I tried to get it off Amazon, right? But then somebody told me that you can't get it on Amazon because Steve and them shut it down. Because I was looking for it. I was going to listen to it on my Audible, right? Steve looked better than Big Boom and he's tall. Yeah, Steve tall. Baby, when that man came out there, they was suited and booted. Oh, my God. I was like, oh, I love you, Steve. Either him or Bernie Mac said, I love you too, right? Them men look good. I think Bernie Mac is a little bit taller than Steve too. Tall black man. Ooh. I got to look into that. Y'all gonna have me busy tonight because I got some other stuff to look into. I got it on my list. The ex did an interview, and I know I see a piece of the interview with Tasha K, just a piece of it, because I think you got to go on her Patreon or whatever to see it all. But I'm interested in this because listen. So Marjorie is bow-legged, light-skinned, green eyes. Niggas like that. That's what they like, right? That's what they like. You know what I'm saying? Especially Steve's age. That's the era. They all like all the light skins, right? Big Boom. Yeah. Y'all send me all the info on this because I'll be doing my research on this tomorrow. I might be talking about tomorrow. Now listen, y'all. I'm going live every night at 8 o'clock, right? That's from now on. Even though I start working, I get home about 7, so I'm going to be going live at 8. Might not be a long time, but I'm going live at 8. Green-eyed snakes. That's what they say, child. Patty Cake, that's what they say. He was nice as ex-wife, so Carmen's to be. Yeah, he had 2 of them he wasn't nice with, but one of them is still angry and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I think that second one. First one is the one he had the twins by. I don't know how many other kids he had, but I know he had twins by the first one. But I think that, so this is what I think. I put myself in their shoes. If my man that I was with, I was married to, had kids by, then he go off and get rich, I might be a little bitter too. Right? I might be a little better, a little bitter, but I think I would be nice so I can get whatever I can get. You know, you can help me and do some things. I wouldn't be angry with you. You know, help me buy this house, Steve, because you know you get more. How I go, you get more bees with honey than you do with shit. So I just think I wouldn't stay bitter because you know when you bitter, it don't only hurts you, right? Because they going on with their little happy life. You know what I'm saying? Um, I told y'all I ain't mad at Marjorie like that, but I just told y'all what she looked like. She looked like what she looked like to me. You know, I ain't mad at her. You was getting money, you was getting money. I ain't mad at her, right? Uh, you know, she like what she like. We all like what we like. Mary was mad. Yeah, she was. You know what I'm saying? And I think that because I know a lot of women that don't not with that person, they go on and be better life, and they're bitter, and they can't get them out that bitterness. He took this son claiming she was crazy. I hope he had a prenup too, but something just telling me that he didn't. Something's telling me that he didn't, because he loved her so, and he been so excited to get the light skinned girl with the green eyes, right? Let me tell y'all something about how black men get on my nerves. So I watch Big Brother. There's a black dude on there and his mama. Mama's smart. She been on Survivor 4 times. They don't know. They know she been on Survivor, but they don't know she's the mother to him. Now he didn't got Google-eyed. Now, they got a secret. Nobody knows but the one white girl who figured it out day one. Nobody knows that they're mother and son. He go tell the Chinese girl that he related to somebody in the house. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And if his mama find out, it's gonna be a problem because she's gonna cuss him out because she told him to stay away from her. They got a whole showmance on there. Why niggas just can't get PUSSY get them every time? She even I know she was. Yes, she was, Connie. Yes, she was. Because for a long time, I was like, how long they been together? He put that girl. And I think that the girl was already grown when he changed her last name. Wasn't she already grown? Hey, Arletta. That's okay. Welcome Arletta in, y'all. Marjorie was surgical, but she was. I'm telling you, Marjorie is an old street broad. Right? And she teaching her daughter to be the same way. Only thing, I don't think she's giving her daughter the right game because, yeah, you could date whoever you want to date, but I hope you ain't laying down with all them men because then you turn into a pass around, right? You turn into a pass around. You don't want to be known as the pass around. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be known as that. That's my only problem with her. And then it seems like Steve praised her more than he do his kids. You know, he got a set of twin girls, right? Them was the first ones. Then he got that boy. Then he got some more kids, I think, right? I just think that men of his age, they're so excited when they finally get that one they want. They excited about it and get stupid about it. Because I had a friend who married this woman. They was married 25 years, right? But she wasn't doing nothing for him sexually. He was cheating with everybody he could, right? And I said, tell your wife what you want. She didn't give head. We grown, we can talk. She didn't give head. I said, tell her what you want. Put it in her face, right? Drop it down her throat. She did that on his birthday. You married to this woman. He was paying all the bills too, y'all. Paying all the bills. She was a lunch lady. You know, the little lunch lady. You know, they don't make much money. She was the lunch lady. He was paying all the bills. I think all she had to do was get her nails. You know, she did all the stuff for herself. He was paying all the bills in the house. And you can't do that. He was outside doing all kinds of stuff, right? And I said, well, why would you marry her if that wasn't what she was doing? He said, because she was the cutest woman he'd ever been with. He said, cutest or prettiest. That's stupid. But that's what men do, right? It's all a visual thing to them. You know what I'm saying? It's all a visual thing. So you are welcome, Darletta. And so, men are do that. So Steve is happy. He's 66, first of all. He's happy with her. He's going to die with the green-eyed, light-skinned, bow-legged girl. That's what's been his dream since the 6th grade. He's happy with her. That's why he shut everything down when it comes to her, right? Because the man can't even sell his book right. You got to go on his website to get his book. It ain't on no platforms. It ain't on Amazon. You took it off of Amazon. You a bad mother. You took it off of Amazon? I went straight to Amazon. I was like, why can't I find it? And one of my friends said you have to go to his website to get the book. Now, this is what I don't, and I kind of fell out a little bit with Steve, and I love Steve, right? Because we from the same place. But why would you Stop this man who been in jail 25 years. He been in the penitentiary 25 years. Let him, he's 70-some years old. Let him have them little coins. Let him have them little coins. He gonna tell the story on Marjorie, so he gonna tell the story. He gonna tell it through, he done told it through the book. You ain't gonna stop people from reading it because people want to read it now because you tried to stop it. You just made them want it. So in that respect, I say Steve acting like an old man because you think you can cover her. We see what we know. We know what Marjorie is. If you ever been outside, I ain't mad at Marjorie. You getting your money how you get your money. I'm a hustler too. If you ever been outside, we know what Marjorie is. You know, especially 20, 30 years ago. 30 years ago? Oh man, Marjorie was out there getting it. You know what I'm saying? We know what she was. Look at her daughter. She's gaming her. She's schooling her just like the Kardashians' mama. You know, that's what they do. Give your daughter the game. If she's going to be out there, give it to her right. That's all. I just think my only problem, like I said, with the Harvey girl, Lori Harvey, I think she don't give herself no space and she dating everybody. I hope she ain't having sex with everybody. That's the thing. Hey, Angel. Well, right now we talking about, first of all, what's your opinion on Erica Mena and what she said to Spice? And now we talking about Marjorie Harvey. Did she cheat with the bodyguard / chef? And Steve is shutting it down that she did not. Okay? 2 more people. We're going to have 40, y'all. I can't, what? Look at me glowing. Up. Steve worth hundreds of millions. How can you fumble that bag? Because some women think that they go to 40. Look at the Lord. Look at the Lord. Some women, hey Eve, what's going on, Eve? Some women think that they just all of that they can do that. You know, and then we don't know what kind of paperwork they got. We don't know what kind of paperwork they got. You know what I'm saying? Marjorie gonna get all that money and sleep with everybody. Shouldn't say that. I ain't gonna say that. But we don't know what kind of paperwork they got. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I hope she went from the baby. But you know, some women just ain't just sick. They just ended how many men? Like I got friends like that, right? How many? You know, I can take him. I can get him. Some people that boost their ego. There we go. There we go, Connie. She is. And I need Mona to check her and fire her. That's what I demand. That's what I need. I need Mona to check her and fire her. Okay? That's what I need Mona to do. You know, because that's how you gonna work with them black women? And if them women, listen, let me tell y'all something. I don't condone violence like I said before. But if them women allow her to be on there, I don't think he got no prenup. I don't think he got. He was just so excited to have her. I don't think he got no prenup. He ain't got no prenup. No. But I think, how's she gonna work with them people? How's she gonna work with them people? That's what I want to know. How's she gonna work with them people? What Bambi got to say? That's your good girlfriend. Bambi, a black woman. What she got to say about that? Yeah, we all need that. We need her to get fired. Because it couldn't be me. I couldn't work with her. Because every day that I went to film, I would bully her. Every single day. She would feel my presence like fire. She would. Now, you know, a lot of them on there ain't fighters. Shekinah ain't a fighter. Yandy ain't a fighter. What's her name? Sierra on her spiritual journey. Who else on there? You know, they ain't fighters. But you gonna feel my heat, though. You gonna feel my heat. You ain't gonna say that. You ain't gonna say that. You ain't gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna say that and that's gonna be cool when we gonna get on the set and chit-chatty up. No. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel so uncomfortable. I'm gonna make you feel so uncomfortable you're not gonna want to film. You're gonna leave. Needs to go. How you gonna call someone a blue monkey? She would have gotten pop. Yeah, and that's what Spice tried to do, right? But see, so when they was holding her, that's when she started yelling all that monkey stuff. Like I thought she said black monkey. I was so taken aback. I thought she said black. Y'all just telling me today that she said blue. No matter what color you call it, it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? It was wrong. Have they? No, they ain't had a reunion. They still filming. We ain't. That wasn't even the last episode. That's what I'm saying. This got to be addressed. Now the reunion be live, right, y'all? The reunion be live. Yeah, the reunion be live. So that's gonna be addressed then. Hopefully by then she's fired. Because Mona Scott got the answer. You gotta answer that, Mona. But what we talking about now, Eve, is Steve Harvey and Marjorie cheating with the bodyguard / chef or both or two one or something, right? And do they have a prenup? I'm saying no prenup. But see, Steve is in I'm hold on to you mode, right? Even if he thought she was cheating, I just believe he wouldn't let her go. He wouldn't let us know. He wouldn't let us know. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't let us know. Too much pride, too much he done talked about her, too much, a lover, you know, too much. He ain't got no prenup, E. Because he give her I've heard him say time and time. He just got interviewed by Shannon Sharp. And he was talking real good talk, but he was saying what a man's job is and so on and so forth. I don't believe that he has a prenup. He's too free with the money. She's going to get everything anyway. No prenup. She knows this. Right now, Marjorie ain't no young woman. She's 59 or 50. She's something. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, Gail, I just don't believe he has a prenup. For some reason, I just don't believe that because he is so happy and infatuated that he got her. Like, somebody Google how long they've been together. How long they've been married. Of Greenleaf over there at the Harvey house right now. Oh, the bodyguard got naked pics of her? Oh, no. Oh, no. Where you see that at, Angel? Oh, no. What? Now, see, at first I was down with you, Marjorie. I didn't think you did that. Now, he got naked pics of you. Why would you let a man take naked pictures of you? Even if he your husband, don't take no naked. Listen, y'all better stop taking them naked pictures. Cut your head off or something. Don't quit taking them naked pictures. Oh, no. The way he begged her to come back the first time, let me know he's not trying to leave. Oh, he begged her to come back. She had left? Because I heard rumors before about them divorcing. Well, see, again, y'all, she's a beautiful woman. And, you know, a lot of times, especially as you get older, you don't want your beauty to fade. You want somebody to still think you beautiful. There's a lot of things you go through as you age, right? And I thought that's what I thought the day girl was grown when he adopted her. Like Marjorie is securing the bag. They've been married 15 to 16 years. Oh. Okay, so he was 50 since 2007. 2007. Okay, let's do the math. 16 years. Okay. So he was 50. Yeah, he was at that age where he gonna stay and stick and stay. He was at the stick and stay age. And he done got older with her. Yeah, he ain't gonna let her go. No. You know, if I was, this is what I always thought, and I like Steve once again. But if you adopt some kids that ain't yours and give them my last name, I would be pissed about that. I would be pissed about that. Since we talking about that, I ain't never said that out loud, but since we talking about it, I would be pissed about that. I would be pissed. You got my daddy name. I found all the pictures and threw them out. I made him use a Polaroid. Yeah. You can't do that now because, see, it's too much social media. It's too many ways to transmit it. You can't do that. She might let him go. No, she ain't going to let Steve go. Hell no. But how he treated his first wife. That is true. That is, before he got with Marjorie, though, way back in the day, he used to always talk about that second wife, and he knew he was going to marry her. He knew she was the one. He used to always tell that story. I used to be so proud of Steve. He told that story. Didn't know he had treated her that badly. Well, now, if he let her go and they had no prenup, why would she stay if she with Big Boom? If she with Big Boom, why would she stay? She going to get some money. Tasha K interviewed Marjorie ex-boyfriend, baby daddy. He spilled a lot. Now, that was the man that wrote the book. She ain't got no kids with him, do she? Rashida said, she's not gonna say that. You talking about, Rashida ain't gonna, you talking about with Spice and Erica? They a fool. If they work with that girl, they stupid. If they work with that, because they can get her off. They tell Mona, we ain't filming until you get rid of her. If they collectively get together, see, we got power in numbers, right? People seem to not remember that. You know what I'm saying? Just think back to the civil rights era. We have power in numbers. If y'all band together and say we ain't working with her, she'll be gone. Because all Mona Scott care about is the drama that she gonna bring and, all of that. But at some point, you got to forget that and stand for what you stand for something. And Mona, as a black woman, needs to stand up and say, you out, period. Because that's what they do on Bravo. say some slur, you out. Rashida said that. You seen that she said that? Yeah, I'm telling you, she would feel the heat from me, child. She wouldn't want to come to work. She'd be like, "Oh, is Jackie gonna be there?" Oh no, damn. Kirk said something. What Kirk say? What did Kirk say? Oh, I think I seen the preview. I did. Okay, that's gonna come on next week. I think I saw that when he said, "Oh no, she wrong." Yeah. Yeah, he did. I seen the preview. Thanks for reminding me. I did see the preview when they showed the preview. Yeah. He said something. They was all in a thing together. They was all somewhere together. And he said something. Well, I hope so. Because you know, y'all fight about dudes. Y'all fight about all stupid stuff. This is a fight you need to have. This is a fight you need to have. This is a cultural war. You need to have that. Right? Yeah, he did patty cake. I did see that. He was standing up. I did see that. I forgot all about that. This is a fight that you need to have. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like, ain't feeling that. Like, you couldn't work with me, sis. Because I'm telling you, I'll bully her down. Where you about to go? What you about to do? Who you here for? It's all monkeys up in here. What you want? You know what I'm saying? She would be uncomfortable. And I don't care how rambunctious and combative she get. I don't care. Yeah. Did you hear there? Yes, I was getting ready to talk about that. I know. Or did I talk about it already? I didn't talk about it yet. I'm getting ready to talk about it. So let me tell y'all something. So I've been doing my research. That's what I did my research on today. Because at first when I heard it yesterday, I was like, I don't know if that's true or not. And plus I was tired. So today I see it again. So that's why Candy is supposedly so mad, right? Because somebody said something about something, right? But listen, I'm looking at myself on my computer. They getting rid of everybody. Now I gotta watch. This is what I gotta watch tonight. I got several things I gotta watch, and y'all send me that about Steve Harvey. I have to watch Kenya's interview with Carlos King. I heard that was the nail in the coffin. Candy, Kenya, and Sheree. Sheree don't bring. I love Sheree, but she don't bring nothing to the table. And Kenya is a mean girl. See, the ratings are gonna stay low as long as Kenya's there because Kenya is a mean girl. What we want to see is Black wealthy women having fun and doing good stuff together. Not that us versus them. We don't want to see that, right? The premise of the show is how wealthy women live and how wealthy Black women live in Atlanta, right? Now I don't want them to keep them three. You can get rid of Candy for real. Candy, and you can get rid of all three of them, matter of fact. Because where else can they go? Where else can they go? Candy has done everything under the sun, and she's going to continue to do that. Where else can they go? Kenya, 50 plus years old, talking about she about to have a baby. She can do anything she can do. Ain't nothing else to do there, right? Sheree is not that exciting. Sheree is pretty and good to look at, but she's don't do nothing, right? They've all run their course. They've all run their course. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell y'all something. So, Real Housewives of New York did a reboot. Right? And they did a reboot. I'm going to tell y'all why they did a reboot in case y'all don't watch it. Ramona made a racial statement. See, Bravo don't play that because they know the people watch them, right? So instead of just getting rid of Ramona, they got rid of all of them, right? And I think that was to appease Ramona because she's probably one of the richer ones. But they did a reboot, and I love them ladies. They about on episodes 5 or 6. I love them ladies. They're younger, they're spicier, they're juicier, and they have drama. But everybody has a unique personality, right? And it's not any mean girl stuff. Yeah, and whole new crew. Candy has shown us all that she can. Sheree is boring. Kenya don't have anyone to fight. Exactly. That's what I said. Get rid. It's okay. They all got things going on. They all got money that they gonna get, that they've been getting. Let them go. Now, they say, well, Marlo may suffer. But Marlo just got her peach. Marlo's don't even fit with this group. Marlo fitted. She should have had her peach when it was Nene, Portia, Cynthia, because they was all tight. Them three was tight at one time, right? That's what she did. She don't even fit with these people right here. She's different than them. She don't fit with them. And I love Marlo, but she don't fit with them. Right? So let's start off. Let's just do it all over. But supposedly in the interview, Kenya knows that it's over. I got to watch the Carlos King interview. And if anything, y'all can find out anything from anywhere, send it to my email, please. Because I'm a little behind, like I said, 4, 5, 6 days because I've been moving and stuff. So I need to catch up, and I'm planning on doing that tonight. She is a colorist and equally jealous of Spice. Hey, Tisha. Erica Mena does not get superior treatment due to her look. She's a bitter colorist. And so explain to me. I'm going to look it up and see what the dictionary say. What's the difference between a colorist and a racist? Can you been throwing shade at production? She has been. I heard that. So as somebody else said, Erica was a colorist. So that means she don't like the dark. Okay, I got it. She don't like the dark people of color. Only the light. Okay, got it. Because Bambi is a friend. And Sierra was a friend. I think Sierra's kind of light. Okay. She's been throwing shade at, well, according to some bloggers I heard, they want a new production team too. I think so. They saying that Candy got Carlos King and his production team fired. Bring Carlos back. Bring Carlos back. Was he back? Was he on that? Yeah, bring Carlos back, right? Get a whole new situation because Carlos doing bad on Detroit. Love and Marriage Detroit is horrible. I'm glad it's over with. It's horrible. I don't know what the reunion gonna look like because it's horrible. It's horrible and corny. Horrible and corny. But I heard she been throwing shade. I got to watch that interview with her and Carlos. I'm watching that immediately following this. I'm watching that first before I dig into Steve and them and Funky Dineva. I'm watching that interview with her and Carlos because that's been the talk. That's what I'm saying. See, you missed it. I might have missed it when I said they like our men. They love our men. They want our men. Love our men. It's us they don't like. It's us that they don't like, y'all. They love our men. It's us. It's us. And I've seen it. I've seen it in real life. I never paid it any attention to about a year before I moved down south. I worked with some of them. You know, I was in a big office building, and I saw it for myself. And if you're getting any attention from the guy that they think should be giving them attention, it's a real big deal. I saw that with my own eyes. And I saw it also in Atlanta when I worked. Didn't see it in Charlotte because I work from home. But I've seen it, and I've seen it, and I've seen it. They love our men. Yes, they do. We'll have little black babies. Jocelyn did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They love our men. You know, Cardi B with Offset. You know, they have the babies to be with them. They don't like us. Check it out. Pay attention. They don't like us. They don't like us. They'll tolerate us. They'll be around us. But so I get it now. Yeah, I get it now. I get it now. You know what I'm saying? So the colorist, I get the colorist thing because they've been saying that all day, like she's a colorist. To me, if you make a racial slur, you're just a racist. And think there, but yep, Mommy Bear. Hey, Mommy Bear, I ain't seen you in a while. I'm just loyal. Yeah. So that's what I think. That's what I think. She could be both. You know, I don't know. Can you be both? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at myself in my thing, and so on my computer, it's much darker, right? I kind of like this. You know, I'm used to having something in the background. I kind of like this. What y'all think? What y'all think? Because when I get 500 more on my other channel, I'm gonna be going live. So I'll be going live twice a day, probably. Because you know I like doing YouTube. I really missed y'all them days. But I was looking horrible. I couldn't, and I was tired. I couldn't. But yeah, they need to do reboot. Like I said, they rebooted NYC, which I didn't think they would ever do. And I think the reason why they rebooted because they wanted to get Ramona off, but I think she would have pitched too much of a bitch, so they got rid of everybody. Hey, Mommy Bear. So I think that's what I think. But a reboot is fine. And now that I think about it, they should reboot all of the episodes, all of the franchises every so often because they get stale. Like I'm watching Orange County. Orange County is stale. It's stale now, right? And they doing the same thing over and over. And they found one person to pick on, and everybody pick on that person every week, week after week after week after week. It's stale. I want to see, this is what I want to see, especially with the black women, a group of women that are already friends, not no maid, we put y'all all together and then y'all try to be friends. That's where they go wrong. Find a group of friends. I know damn well, it's my friend right here got a group of friends here. I got a group of friends at home in Cleveland. Find a group of friends that are wealthy, that actually have husbands. I want some husbands with these housewives. Husbands. Husbands. That's the show. Real Housewives. Get some husbands, get a real group of wealthy ladies out of the same social group, the same, they all go to the same church. They all bowl together. You know, find a group of people that know each other and are already friends, and let us see the challenges of being married to Dr. So-and-so or Mr. So-and-so, being an at-home mom, or, you know, something. You know, it's enough to do that. You know what I'm saying? That's what they say. I see that. That's what's tripping me out, right? You know what it is? It's the light. It's the light. It's my ring light on the table. That's sounds like it does have a halo. A group of married friends that got dirt on each other and wealthy. Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Somebody holding somebody's secrets. One of the wives got a baby by such and such. You know, the husband think it's his. You know, let me see some husband-wife stuff and some real marital issues. Or just fun. How come we just can't see, you know, the shows always start off with a good premise, right? Why we just can't see wealthy women going to lunch, going to dinner, going on trips, going shopping, how much money they spend. You know, in Atlanta, they used to show up, you know, they spent this amount of money. What they do in their fabulous life. I want to see some fabulousness. I can't even get it out. Fabulousness. Is that a word? That's what I want to see. I saw a pilot show with 3 black women who are friends in real life, but I cannot. Oh, really? Oh, really? That's what I need. I need them to be friends in real life. Because see, what happens is they put them together. They try to be friends, right? But you know, you can't be friends with everybody. And everybody's personalities don't mesh, right? So get some people that are real friends. Yeah, Detroit was horrible, Patty Cake. Horrible. And that Anthony was just as corny as he could be. Him and his wife both sickened me. Ugh. Like how fake. Yeah, you know, you need some people that are friends in real life. Not gonna be friends, try to be friends. You know, they already friends. They already got a history. Southern Ratchet Bells. Now, I tell you what show is like that. They on hiatus right now. Is Bell Collective. They were friends. They were friends. Now, they got a lot of stuff going on. I can't wait till they get back. They only had a few episodes. Now they done went on hiatus. These women were in their early 50s. In their early 50s? What? That's my show. I need to be on that. What? You know, my kids like, Mom, you should be on the show. Because they think I'm like Mama D, Jim Jones Mama. I ain't like Candy Mama. But, you know, they was like, you need to be on this show. Oh, what's her name, Mama? She has passed. Rest her soul. Keisha Cole Mama. What's Keisha Cole Mama name? I don't forgot her name. What was her name? Right? Now I tell you, these country women crack me up. Yeah, they do. Frankie, that was her name. Yeah, Frankie. Yeah, Frankie. It was like, you need to be on the show with them. Frankie, and Candy Mama I couldn't, because Candy Mama, and the apple don't fall too far from the tree, because y'all know Candy trying to get this girl's page taken down just because she showed a real clip. Candy was talking to Courtney on her Candy's podcast or show or whatever, and then when she showed the edited version. The YouTuber had the real version, unedited version, I should say, and Candy's trying to get her channel taken down. Frankie was funny. Man down? We gonna forever say man down. We gonna forever say man down, right? Iconic. Frankie was iconic. Some people just have those kind of personalities, like Mama D. The palace is burning. She's iconic, right? Who other mother I said? Whose mother I said? Frankie, Mama D. Oh, Jim Jones' mama. Let me tell you something. Jim Jones' mama is just as pretty as she can be, and she living her life, right? Did she pass today? When she passed? Oh, no. Well, she had brain cancer. Did she pass today? Somebody Google that for me. Oh, no. Well, it's a good thing he has a wife. He got a wife to help him through that. Yeah, I love Mama Jones. She's doing her thing, child. You know, I see Jaguar Wright is out, right? And today I saw something that said she was interviewing with somebody, something, right? Carlos said they have more black talented rich women other than Atlanta. He could work with something like that. They do. I don't know, because this is the way I feel about Jaguar Wright. She need help. If she don't get the help that she's going to always repeat what she's been doing, right? Like I said, somebody had a blog, a commentary on her today. I didn't have a chance to check it out. I saw pictures of them at the gravesite. So she, oh, you know what? That came down my timeline, and he was carrying the casket. He was in the head of the casket. I didn't even think about that was his mama. I saw that on my Instagram. I did see that. I did see that. Yeah, that's what I say, Denise. I can't because it's just too. It's too something. I don't know what it is. That's what I saw at the gravesite. They was carrying the body. He was in the head of it. And I didn't know his mother had got back sick. So when I saw the episode today, I didn't put it together. I didn't even think about that. But I did see that last week. They was at the grave site and he was a pallbearer. And damn. Wow. That's rough. Y'all know my friend that passed in April. She was a close like a sister to me. I still think about her every day, right? I never lost a friend, but not a close friend, girlfriend like that, right? And one of my other girlfriends called me the other day, and because they had a tribute to her, they gave a tribute to her at our church, right? And her daughter had sent me, I had seen that and knew about it. And my girlfriend called me about it. I was like, I miss my friend. I really miss my friend. I talk to her sometimes. I miss my friend because what I was just going through, me and her would have had this, we would have conversated about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, oh man, Job. When she was sitting on that couch and she said she got brain cancer, but she had an upbeat attitude about it. But she said, I gotta stay like this, Wow. Yeah, that's the word. That's what it is, Denise. That's what it is. That's what it is. Unless she do something fabulous, no, I probably won't. Because, again, she done told us about everybody's dark secrets. I don't know if that stuff is true or not. I believe some of it was true. But then she went on and on and on with it. And I was having this conversation with somebody today. When you spew out too much negativity, it only hurts you, right? Exactly. And you see what happened with Kevin Samuels and spewing all that negative energy. Wendy Williams spewing all that, talking about everybody all the time. You just cannot do that, right? And I think because I think that when you watch it, then it comes into you, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because if she's too old for her man, yeah. I think like I said, when you watch it, it sinks into you. Like, we have fun and we laugh and stuff is funny and, we being messy and nosy. But some of that's the perfect word is dark spirited. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. I didn't know what the word, but that's it. That's it. Y'all know I made some chocolate chip cookies today. I'm about to eat them all to make some more for my friend. But anyway, so we're going to reboot. We want Real Housewives of Atlanta to reboot. We talked about Steve. So now somebody enlightened me on this. I saw this. I didn't have time to look into it. Not that it was that interesting, but I just want to know. Halle Berry got to pay her ex-husband. And is he a white man? And why she got to pay him? They divorced? See, women y'all need to take a page out of Oprah's book. I ain't marrying nobody. I'm going to be with you forever, but I'm not marrying you. You will not have access to my money. I don't know why they don't get that. I don't know why these women don't get that. Because that's all they want. Like Kenya still going through the divorce. That's because he wants to hurt her. He wants her to use all her money for the divorce. And then he wants to get alimony. Right? $8,000 a month for what? And how long was they married? Oh my God. How long she got to do that for? $8,000 a month. You ain't getting nothing. How can you get it? How can you give it to them? If you don't give it to them, what happens? They garnish it. What happens? $8,000 a month. Why these men get married? They get married to these women to take their money. That's such a cowardly move. Where her tail gets running after them. Oh, he was a white struggle model. I think Halle is mixed. I think a lot of times when you're mixed, you're not sure what you like. She done been with some, black, white, How long had they been married for him to get $8,000? I didn't even know she was married to a white man. Keisha Cole liked her. I didn't see it. She's still paying. Halle's still paying 2 other husbands? I missed the time frame. It made my mouth fall open. Wait a minute. Hold on. How long she been married to the white man? And she paying all the husbands she done been with? Oh, the white guy's the baby daddy. Oh, she's another one too old for the baby thing. Her divorce took 9 years, and she's 9 years. She with a black man now. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I remember she had a baby, but I forgot about it though. Because, sometimes shit just be so ridiculous. Like, you too old to be having a baby. You're just too old to be having. I'm sure she had a surrogate, but I just think, you want to really get up all through the night at 50-some years old? You want to go to the kindergarten class at 55? Anybody like, is this your granddaughter? 9 years. She been married to her 9 years. I ain't know nothing about that. Okay. All right. Now you got to pay him for how long she got to pay him for? The rest of her life? I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. She's got two baby daddies that are very different. I know you is. I know you is. You listen, babies is a young woman's game. That's a young woman's sport, right? You up before with the kindergarten. I know you is. I know you tired. You got to make sandwiches. You got to see the homework. Who want to do that all over again? You got to watch what they doing. Like, Jesus Christ. You got to what all you got to do? You got to because you want to be invested in your child. You can't just have the nanny doing everything. You got to have the play dates. You got to give them somebody to play with because all your friends' kids is grown. Now you got to find somebody for them to play with. Ooh, Lord, no. Percent of any money that she make. Huh? What kind of lawyer does she have? That's what I want to know, Gail. Pay him for what? Oh, is that child support? No, but she got the baby, right? The other day, I don't even want to hold him. Me either. Ooh, he's a T. I don't either. Give him away. I don't even want to look at him. I'm way past that. I love my grandbabies, but listen, I don't have the patience. What you doing? Stop that. Sit down. Go over there. Do this. You eat that? Clean this up. That's another thing. You got to clean up behind them. I'm way past that. What you crying for? What happened? Who did that? I'm so past that, child. No. I'm past that. My days of diaper changing, bottles, feeding, potty train. Ooh, that potty train. Don't even talk about the potty train, child. Ooh, that's something within itself. The potty training. And see, now, let me tell you what I don't understand. I noticed that my daughter had the twins. They don't have chairs. They don't have trays over the potty chair. Whose idea was that? What white organization said that was inhumane? I'm sure some white folks said that. How are you going to make the baby stay in the chair and you ain't got no thing over it? How are they supposed to stay in the chair? See, potty training was easier when I had kids. It was easier because you gave them a little snack and a drink and you let them sit there until they use the bathroom. When they use the bathroom, you say, yay, good job. You reward them and then you let them up. Now you ain't got nothing to make them sit there. They ain't got no tray, put the little cookie on, put the little juice on. Whose idea was that? Whose idea was to take away the tray across the top? I don't understand. Yeah, I'm you know what I'm on, y'all? I hear people say this, so I'm gonna be on this. Not really my soft air, but my all me air. All about me. Period. I can't worry about nobody else. I can't think about nobody else. And I think I've earned the right to be that way. I can't worry about you. I can't think about you. I'm going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb a lot. Don't want to be bothered. Now, I love my cousins and them. I'll call them back. I don't want to be bothered. Nobody's problems, nobody's situations. They sure do. And a lot of them look old. Have y'all ever seen? I've been seeing the oldest looking babies. Look like uncles and deacons. You know what I'm saying? I done seen the oldest looking baby. I got some friends. I got some old looking babies. Like, where you get him from? Ooh, child. I don't know if it's in the milk. I don't know what it is, but I done seen a lot of old looking babies. Look like old men. Look like some old deacons or something, right? I don't know where they get that from. But yeah, she got to pay that man $8,000 a month. They do. They be looking like old uncles, old deacons and stuff. Especially put them on their church clothes. They look like they 62. Yeah, nobody had no baby. Babies don't have their eyes closed no more. Turn around, turning heads and carrying on. What else I got to talk about here, y'all? So I just watched. I got to do some research. I was reading up on it. I just saw a video. I haven't seen the whole video. Larry Reed was talking about. He talked about a lot of church. That's what he talked about, church stuff, right? I don't know if he gay or not. I'm not quite sure. I ain't gonna speak on that right now. But he was talking about the sex tape that's been released by an apostle, Damian Massey. And I guess he was having same sex with a person, right? I hope she don't. And I'm gonna tell y'all what disturbed me. Is that there seems to be a lot of gay men pretending to not be gay. If you're gonna be gay, be gay. Just be gay. Be you, boo. But to pretend that you're not is where the crime come in at for me, right? And then the sex tape came out and he started crying. I gotta watch it. I seen a piece of it. Sex tape came out and he started crying and carrying on, right? I want to know, where's all this gayness coming from? I ain't trying to offend nobody. I just want to know. I just want to know. Where's it coming from? Most of the men, a lot of the men in prison, they gay, they married, or they just ain't shit. Now, y'all got to leave us something to pick from, okay? Said in the new show. What's the new show? Boss Moves? Is that the new show? I ain't watched it yet. I don't know if it's interesting enough. Is it interesting enough? Rashida, because is Rashida interesting by herself? Her mama seemed to be more interesting. Is her mama on the show? I like Rashida, don't get me wrong, and I really love her style. She has I love the way she dressed. And I think her and Kurt are cute together. But what did he say in the new show? That's Boss Moves. I think he's talking about Boss Moves. What did he say? What did he say? Tell me what he said, Gail. But all this gay, and then who taking the picture? I be trying to figure out where is the camera at when y'all doing all this, and who leaking this? Like the show because she gives life advice, a lot of business advice. She has guests. Okay, well I'm gonna watch it, T. As I trust your judgment. I'm gonna watch it because I see it come down the thing all the time on Philo. I'm gonna watch it. Okay. A lot of business advice. Okay, well, I remember. I'm proud of Rashida because I remember Rashida was doing just what I'm doing. She had her products in the closet somewhere. Y'all remember that when Love and Hip Hop first come out, and then she wanted to get a brick and mortar, and Kirk didn't want her to, and she did it anyway. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna check it out, T. I'm gonna check it out probably tomorrow. I got to do some research on Steve Harvey. Let's review. I got to research on what Funky Dineva said. If y'all get that information, please send it to my email. I've got to research Steve Harvey. If y'all get any information y'all think I need to know so I can make accurate commentary, send it to my email. And then I got to look up, what else I said I had to look up? It was 3 things. Steve Harvey, Funky Dineva. I done forgot. I didn't write it down. Steve Harvey, Funky Dineva. Somebody else I said I had to research. Hey, Keitha. Not enough fathers raising their sons is the reason. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And they watching their mamas. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's it. I said Funky Dineva, Steve Harvey. And it was something else, a third thing. Oh, the Kenya. Let me write that down because I'm going to forget. The Kenya Moore. I got it in my notes somewhere else, but I'm going to write it right here. Kenya Moore with Carlos. I got to watch that so I can give y'all some good commentary on that. Funky and Chloe. I got to watch. If y'all find it, he did that on Fox Soul, so I can go to Fox Soul and probably find it. Funky and Chloe and Steve and Marjorie cheating with Big Boom. I gotta go look for Big Boom. With Big Boom. Okay. All right. I wrote it down. Yeah. Funky can't call nobody ugly. Nah, you gonna stop that, sir. You gonna stop that, sir. Stop that, sir. Right? Woo! Anyway, let's see what else I'm talking about. Now, remember, y'all, I'm dead serious about the Black Women's Movement. I don't know how it's going to go, what I'm going to do, but I'm saying it so it can come into fruition. Black Women's Movement. I'm sure there's already a group called the Black Women's Movement. If it is, fine. But mine is Black Women's Movement for Change. for a change. For a change. And the next preview coming up on their new show, Love and Hip Hop, when he saw the... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I saw that part. I did see that part. Can't wait till next week comes. Because supposedly, Mama D say some things going to get revealed about Bambi. And I got to talk about Diamond. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about that, but I'm going to wait till next week. About the whole Diamond, Sierra, Bambi. You know, y'all too old. But we're going to talk about it anyway. Maybe tomorrow. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Yeah, because I got to do some research on Kenya. I got to watch that whole video because they say that's the nail in the coffin, right? I don't know why they want to keep Kenya. She's a mean girl. And prior to Kenya, everybody was cool, having fun. Kenya brought on the meanness. And you changed the energy. She changed the energy on the show. I don't care what nobody says. She did. She changed the energy on the show. She can't get along with nobody. She ran away. Kim Fields. She ran away. I don't know if she ran away, but Claudia Jordan was on. You know, there's a lot of people was on there briefly, right? And when she pulled that chair from up under Kim Fields, I'd have got up and bust her dead in her eye. I don't know why they left her on the show then, right? So I want Kenya to be gone anyway. You can keep Sheree if you just get rid of Kenya. I'll let you keep Sheree. Go and keep Sheree. Sheree don't bother nobody. She just ain't bringing nothing to the table. She don't bother nobody. Sheree just ain't paying her bills. That's all she ain't doing. She just ain't paying her bills. But get rid of... What I like to see, though, I want them to get rid of everybody but Drew, because Drew got a story. Because do Drew like Ty? Is she gay or what? Now, the movie, too, Kenny in the movie was good, y'all. It was good. It really was good. Yep, it was good. But Drew and this divorce, and then Drew said on the after show that her husband put out that she kissed Ty. The husband put that out. Ralph. Yeah. She said Ralph put that out. And Ralph, when Ralph is talking, have y'all ever looked at Ralph when he's talking to her and the way he looks? He don't like her. He don't like her, right? When they was at the therapist and he was talking just as crazy, the therapist was looking at him like, this nigga crazy, right? That's the look the therapist had on his face, right? He said, well, what I gather, he said it in a very professional manner, well, what I gather is that you all really need therapy. He was looking at Ralph like he was crazy. Ralph just talked all out the side of his neck. I heard that today. A blogger said that Ty liked Drew. I did already. Mona need to step up. I said that at the beginning of the show, of the talk. Mona need to address that, or I'm gonna have a problem with Mona. She need to address that. You think Ralph down low? I don't think he down low. I think he just don't like her. He's a cheater. It's been like that with the gay man. It's just in the open now. I don't think Ralph gay. I just think Ralph is a cheater and he don't like Drew. Let me tell you what I realized about Ralph. I knew it, but he confirmed it the other day. So he moved out of the room. He's a narcissist. I can tell you this. That's why he always gaslight her. He moved out the room because he said she worked too much. He didn't want her in that movie. He don't want Drew to get no shine, no spotlight at all. She was an actress. She stopped acting because she married you, right? He disallowed her sister to come to the house, right? Now she's acting and doing her thing, singing, making an album. He moved out the room. That's punishment. He was punishing her for having the nerve to do something she wanted to do, right? Then he never moved back in the room. He wants to hurt her. He doesn't like her. I'm telling y'all, he's a narcissist. That's right, Connie. That's right. He's a narcissist. Ralph don't like her. Saw their toxicity from the very first. Yep. Yeah, he's a narcissist. He is a narcissist, right? He gaslights her, and she's not strong enough to combat what he's saying, right? My ex would do that, but I could combat it. Now, I didn't even know he was a narcissist after we wasn't together. I done said that time and time again. But he would do that same kind of stuff, right? But for him to move out the room, because, well, I get up. Now, y'all been married all these years. Now, all of a sudden, well, she like the temperature 82. I like it 72. That means he don't want her presence around him. That's what that meant. And he wants her to feel that he don't want her. He wanted her to hurt. You say, way down low. He wanted her to hurt, right? He wanted her to hurt. And he did not. And then the kids all saw that. He didn't want he didn't want her in that movie, so he was gonna make her pay for doing the movie by leaving out the room and packed bags and moved into the room. Yeah, exactly, 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 exactly. That's what it was. Candy said something about. That's what it was. Candy said something about Drew's sister being mentally ill, and she said she didn't look like she was mentally ill, something like that. And people's like, well, what do mental ill look like? You know what I'm saying? And so Candy, when she showed that part, she edited that out that she said that. The blogger kept it in. That is funny, Gail. You don't understand big words because she can never come back. She can never come because I live the nigga shut the up. What? Huh? I gave him HELL, but she couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? And he always made her cry. Let me tell you, I knew he was a narcissist that time. Because my ex had did this to me. That time he set her up, bought her a new outfit, a new dress. He got the table set. They went somewhere on a rooftop or something. He had the best champagne or the best wine or the best whatever drink, right? Had a violinist. He had a chef come and cook. And before they could eat their food, he had made her cry. And he said some more horrible stuff as she got up while she was crying. I knew then he was a narcissist. I knew then that he was a narcissist. So he can't control her. So now he's going to hurt her because she's singing, she's living her life, and now he's going to hurt her. And the sister's back to help her. Yeah, you remember that, Connie? I said, oh, that's so nice of him. He didn't, and he said you didn't deserve that. You could deserve a Happy Meal or what do you say, fast food or something. He just degraded her. And he kept degrading her on national TV. Like, I wouldn't have never. Once he went out of town and stayed 3-4 days and then called back home, we done then. Yeah, we done then. Because you didn't check to see the house on fire, is the kids sick. Them is your kids in there. The one boy wasn't, but the other two was. You ain't checked on us. You don't care if I fell out. You don't care nothing about me. No, we done. Hey, Cece. Yeah, we talked about that. I'm gonna do some research on that. So it's the bodyguard and the chef. I don't have an opinion on it quite yet because that's my homework tonight because I've been moving. That's my homework to check into it. Like I said, if you got some information, CC, send it to my email because I'm going to do research and we're going to discuss it tomorrow on my live. I've been hearing the bodyguard and the chef, bodyguard slash is the chef. I don't know. We got to find out. But I think that it may be some truth. Where there's smoke. Is that how they go? Where there's smoke, there's fire. Where there's fire, there's smoke. However that go. But Steve Harvey shutting it down, right? I don't know right now. I'm gonna do my research and I'm gonna get back to y'all on what I think is going on. But what they tell me about Big Boom might be so. You know what I'm saying? Might be so. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We're definitely gonna see, child. Let me see what else. I done told y'all everything I need to tell y'all because I got some homework to do, right? And it's almost 10. Let me see. I talked about everything. I talked about everything I want to talk about today. Greenlee. I hate that they took that off. That was my show. Oh, I hate they took that off. Oh, I hate they took that off. But I'm going to do my research. I'm first getting ready to go watch the Kenya Moore. After I watch the challenge, then I'm going to watch Kenya Moore interview with Carlos. Then I'm gonna, if y'all please send me that about Funky. Somebody said they sent me something. Send me whatever y'all got about Funky and about Steve and them. Okay, because I'm gonna be doing that tonight. We're gonna discuss it tomorrow. We're gonna discuss it in full detail about Steve, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on what I see what Funky did. Because I don't know. I just heard about it. I ain't watching, so I can't really talk about it, right? But I do know that if you ugly, you can't call nobody else ugly. You ain't got that right. I do know that. I do know that, y'all. I do know that. So we'll see. So anyway, good night. I enjoyed y'all. Thank you for paying attention to me with the 35. We ending with the 35, Neek. See y'all tomorrow at 8 o'clock. All right? Bye-bye.